What's up, man? Yo, we going back to 90s, man. And I want to say Trash was back doing his thing at this time. It was like, I want to say, I want to say 97, 98 around that time. Tragedy was just getting back on the scene, man. And he was making moves and doing things that he was doing. And, Trash and, he used to, hang out with Have and all his crew. And Mobb Deep was at that point, they was solidified in what they was doing. And I think Murder Music was coming out, either the DVD or what have you at this time. So at least I think this is, or this is probably the second CD. But anyway, they was at this spot, and how everybody get together and all the the real ballers and hustlers and the dope boys, they put together these parties and sets and they pay to have the local hoods back in the day, like local rappers who was spitting that real, like Mobb Deep and all them dudes, they come out and perform and nothing gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? Because they let it be known, nothing go down unless we say something. We doing this for the community so that the cops be like, you know what? Y'all doing something to do some peaceful stuff and keeping some violence down. We ain't gonna step on your toes so much. So they put together these little town fests. It's all this stuff going on, like rides for games for kids and all that stuff. So it's like carnival night. and and they got everybody there. So Mob and all those dudes was gonna perform at they had some local acts go up there and perform in the outdoor part, but in the nightclub, where they was charging money, Mob Deep was gonna have a set because they had to have more security for Mob and guys like that. So whatever was up, that was gonna be, the main thing. So Noyd ended up rapping with I think Tragedy. Tragedy showed up. Um, Noyd showed up, and they was like, "Wait, Tragedy ain't Mob Deep, and that's Noyd from Mob Deep. Yeah, we know him, but we won't have him P. It's like having P coming. Don't worry about it. Everything going down is lit." But Trag had a problem with one of the guys. He had a problem with this dude from I think it's called Tilden or whatever he's from, the Tilden Projects, whatever. Anyway, have Tragedy smacked dude's sister, somebody like that. I was trying to holler at her, and they got into it, and Trash supposedly slapped her, and this caused some friction between him and and Trash, and this the dude was being difficult, and they was like, man, your man's got a problem, you know what I'm saying? And they was asking him like, you do. It was just like John Wick 2. Look, there's no business being conducted off, what I'm saying? There's no business being conducted on the continental grounds. No way that's going down. The dude was being extra difficult, So when they was all up in the club area, they was like, man, we know the rules and what I'm saying, we don't mess up no set, but your boy is out of line. He was like, nah, we gonna straighten him out after this and have a long talk with him. Dude was like, man, I don't care what, if it's gonna go up, it's gonna go up. So Noyd had this time had grabbed a bottle. Rapping Noyd had grabbed a bottle and was walking up to the side. And he was like, man, what's going on, dude? Bah! Bust, bust dude head wide open, glass flying everywhere. At this point, half of them was on stage. They was in the back. You know what I'm saying? They was drinking or whatever, but they was in the back. Him, P. Everybody, and it was like, oh, it went up. Like, no, and them sent it up. So once that happened and the glass flew, people were shocked because, nothing happened in their spot, especially with these dudes. So, Trash them got the stomping dude out. And next thing you know, dude and them, they kind of got him up out of there. You know what I'm saying? And then they realized what went on and things got resolved, but nobody got hurt. But it caused a war with the building. Some dudes from Tilden had problems with the bridge. It was some random shootings after this. But this is like started this little thing going back and forth while people was in the middle trying to straighten it out. So yeah, that was a crazy night. But it shows you how things can get out of control if it's not monitored or kept in line, and people, instead of having a conversation and say, well, this what happened, because Trash is like, man, I don't know what he talking about. I ain't hitting no bra. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't go around beating on women. Trash is like, man, I ain't hit no bra, man. She probably lying to him. He thinking it's me. People just want to have a problem with me. So it was a lot of different things going on during that time, but a lot of different things. But Noyd was the first one. He ended up getting involved in a altercation that by him getting sticking up for Trash, it put him in the highlight. Like he was the main one. So authorities looking at him all the time, and people in the buildings looking for Noyd. Like Noyd didn't even have the beef. He was sticking up for his homeboy, and because of that, everybody's trying to hurt Noyd or some trying to take a shot at Noyd somewhere. It became a problem. So, all things, got resolved down the road from what I've been told. But these incidents happened back in the clubs. It was a lot more rugged and dangerous in certain areas to what these guys now think is no, it's way different. Energy level is way kind of different than how it was then. So, I mean, the bridge know all this stuff. Man, people be like, man, I was there. You ain't telling me nothing. So they know about all this stuff. They didn't seen that in times 30. I mean, this is just for the rest of the world so they can know and learn from it and be like, man, I gotta watch my steps. You know what I'm saying? I can't be stepping in that direction. So anyway, I'm out. It's your boy Carcino. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification buttons and all of that. Y'all have a blessed day.